So you've seen your favorite streamer, you've seen your favorite Twitch streamer, your favorite YouTuber, content creator, and then you're just thinking, I want to be like them. I want to have that kind of influence. I want to have the followers. I want to have their money, whatever it may be. But of course, you don't know where to start from, or you don't even know how to let your parents know. So this is just going to be a guide on what to do. So if you want to do all that, the first thing you need to do is you need to meet your parents on a really good day. Like, you see that, let's say they're laughing, it's a dinner, everyone's just laughing, smiling, and then you just, first of all, you have to introduce them to the idea. Like, you just put on your favorite Twitch streamer or something, and then you just go to your parents and be like, whoa, mom, see this person just donated like $1 million to charity. He's really funny, he's amazing, he has so much followers and everything. And then your parents, you're gonna be like, ooh, okay, what's the person's name? Tell me about the person, what the person do. And then with that, you can just explain to them exactly what the person does. But just do not let them know about your intentions at that moment. So this is a process. It's like the foundation. You let them know exactly what it is without telling them that that's what you want to do, if you understand what I mean. So that's the first step. Just let them know, introduce them to the whole space or to the whole idea, and then you proceed with the next step. The next step is just going to be having some leverage to use, because there's no way you're gonna go in for a discussion or like a meeting and then you don't have something to present. You have to have a plan, or you just have to have leverage to use. Like, I think for what I did was I told my parents that I was going to be I was going to make them proud in whichever way. And the thing is that I was really good in school, so my grades were always amazing. So they see my grades, they're happy, and they're all that. And I just sprung up the question with my mom, and then my mom was like, okay, that's actually nice, but you're gonna have to speak to my dad first. So that was how I introduced the question. And of course, with my dad, he actually did say no, that it quote unquote does not make sense, to be honest. Or what he said, his words were, that is not what's important right now. But as a child, you'd be like, they just don't believe in me and all that. So I was kind of sad, but I kept on I was persistent, but low key. So I can remember this night, I wrote a letter to them, my parents, and I just gave it to them like that, just so that they can have something, to let them know that I'm really serious about this. I put my name all signed, everything, and mind you, I was like, 12 or 11. So yeah, that's the second part. Just let them know, or have some leverage. My leverage was good grades. Yours can be, athletic. You run track, you won a spelling bee, all that good stuff. So yeah. So thirdly, I can say the third step is just to allow them to know of your plan. How do you want to achieve it, and what do you want? How? Just the steps you want to use to achieve it. Because there is no way your parents are going to allow you to divert all your attention from school and all that towards being a content creator or a Twitch streamer. No parent in the world is going to allow that. I mean, at first, at least. Because it's not everyone that succeeds in this thing. Even I don't even know where I am, just creating content just because I can. So you want to have a plan to give to them, because if you're not strong with a plan, it's gonna see like you just want to kind of, what I call it, waste your life and just play games all day, which is not ideal. Your parents aren't going to allow that. So you have to let them know, like you can give them your schedule, like let's say I'm gonna have this time for reading or like for school or for something productive, and then this time is just for my streaming, my game, my content creation. And if you have the leverage, like I said previously, you can use that as a backup to your plan. You'd be like, I'm already good in this, I can just take some time off this, what I'm good at, and just dedicate it to like the content creation and the streaming, which most parents, I think, if reasonable enough, they're gonna agree. So of course, and then for the fourth step is just going to be like, let's, of course, with for content creation and anything, you need a setup, kinda. You need kind of funds. So what I did was, because this was back then, I started with Call of Duty actually, and what I did was I just ordered a PS4 Pro to my dad's office. I mean, well, my mom knew about it, but my dad kind of didn't. So once it got there, my mom kind of pressured him into doing this, into like buying it, which was really amazing from her, of course. You know, don't listen to everyone that ever tells you anything, because parents most of the time are your biggest supporters in everything you want to do. At the end of the day, most times they're just looking out for you. They're just looking for what's best for you at this point. So it's not that they hate you or anything. They just want you to finish one thing first before you start another. So for funds, just like I said, start small. You don't just say like you want to start content creation and you want a fucking 5090 PC, a $5,000 PC. Like, to do what, man? You have no followers, you have no subscribers, you have no people that watch you, and you just want a 1590, a $5,000 PC off the bat, bro. That's not gonna happen. You have to start small, like a microphone, a webcam, just recording very basic stuff like a headset, microphone, webcam, a fucking tripod stand, just little things that doesn't really, you know, take much out the bank. That's how I started. Just a headset and a PS4 Pro and uploading videos, and then you start somewhere. Then from then you can then like progress, if you know what I mean. So with everything you have to start small and then just go with the flow and do what you think is best. For me right now, it's not what I say content is really what I'm doing. Once I got to college, I realized that content may not be the best way, but of course it still has a place in my heart, because I had a dream once, so content is still there in my heart and in my mind, which is why I'm doing these videos. So I'm in college trying to get a degree in IT, which is going to help me. So once I do that, I'm gonna see what else I can do. But for now, college is my priority. So like I said, with everything you want to do, you should always have a priority. Prioritize one after the other. You should know what to prioritize, because it's just basic. You have an exam today or you have an exam tomorrow, you don't go like making content the night before. That doesn't make sense. So I think with that's going to be just my take on how to let your parents know about what you want to be. Like, you want to be a content creator, streamer, or whatever. These are just my guides and what I think is the best way to follow. So of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate the support so far, even though I'm not consistent. But like, God bless you guys, man. Peace.